Hello everybody, this is Charles and I'm back on another toy review, this time for Bandai Chogokin GX-66 Tryder G7. Alright, so I got this today in Singapore. Got it from a shop called Robo. Got it today because they happen to have it fast. They have it today, which is really rare because usually Bandai releases takes about 1 to 2 weeks before they arrive in Singapore. So I'm pretty surprised that it's actually launched on the same day as Japan. So anyway, which is good, which means I can bring this review to you fast. So this box is really huge. Oh my gosh, my backdrop is dropping. So it's really huge. You can see that my hand, it's really huge. And the back of the box is really nice. If all Tryder G7 and the transformations. Okay, so this is actually a second take of my video because my first take, the video got corrupted anyway. So here is Tryder G7. Alright, so Tryder G7 looking really good over here. Alright, so as per always, before the start of the review, where is the die cast? The die cast would be this part, the entire dark blue portion of the lower legs, the feet as well, the top part of the feet. The bottom is not die cast, but the bottom two, take note, the details of this is really nice. And joints wise over here, yes, the knee joints over here are die cast, as well as the hip joints over here. Alright, it's die cast. And the shoulder joints here are die cast, inner shoulder joints are die cast. For the back, this entire blue piece, this straight blue piece is die cast. And the two sides of the chest, this dark blue portion, the two sides of the chest, they are die cast as well. Okay, apart from that, no die cast. So this figure is cool. Let me first go through the articulation. Okay, for the head, alright, full 360, you can actually look a bit to the sides and up. Arms, very amazing. You can get the 90 degrees sideways. Full 360 for the elbows and double jointed elbows as well, which is cool. Double jointed elbows, wow. Alright, and then for the wrists, alright, for the wrist wise, full 360, and you can also have about 70 degrees movement upwards, sideways to the wrist. No waist rotation. But in terms of the legs wise, you can actually extend them, alright, and you can actually have more movement and more articulation. You can actually rotate them as well. Alright, and over here, knees wise, double jointed knees, really cool. And feet wise, if you need to have a more dynamic pose, you can actually extend the feet. Alright, and they'll give you more space to do a more dynamic pose, which I will try to actually do one over here right now, just to show you guys how good the articulation is. So here, it's me trying to do articulation. Yep, Tryder G7. Looking pretty impressive. Look. So here, Tryder G7. If you look at the sideways, you can see that the articulation is really wonderful. You can really give it a lot of articulation. Which is not very typical of a combiner piece, because for Bandai's combiner piece, usually you don't get a lot of articulation. So for this, I think the amount of articulation is really considerably very good. Right? So you can see, really nice. Let me just get him back to normal first. Right? Okay, push the joints back down. Straighten the arms. Alright, in terms of the feature of the toy, let me just first go through maybe some weapons that he has. Okay, let me just put Tryder at the back first. He comes with this very nice, impressive weapon stand that you put together. But the weapons tend to fall off pretty easily from time to time. But it's really impressive, the weapon stand. Actually, you can put all the weapons and all the accessories over there. And over here, you see at this bottom, it just simulates the playground that Tryder G7 is in, and this is just basically the head, the non-transformable head that it comes with, and the faceplate you can actually exchange it easily just to plug it out. You can change between the closed mouth and the open mouth. Okay, let me just put this faceplate back in nicely. Okay, and what I like about the weapons over here, this sword, the handle actually opens up, which is very cool. And for the sword, let me just show you this feature over here. You can actually have this anime accurate feature whereby you can actually have the swords coming out from the thighs. But the thing is that the sword handle cannot fit in the thigh. It cannot fit inside. So it's just as a simulation, just to like simulate a scene in anime. Similarly for this weapon, you can simulate the weapon coming out from the thigh. all right, but it just doesn't really come out. Doesn't really fit in because of the size, which is fine with me because I think I rather have more size accuracy than having the feature of the handles being able to be put inside. And this Trident stick is really nice. Open up, automated, and it's really nice chrome as well. Yeah, that's the another added feature. And this gun that he has is very interesting. This part has no functionality, but it just feels good to feel like the clicky part is like a fishing rod, you know, fishing gun or rather you call it. And another feature that I like about the weapons is this set of claws. Let me just take it out over here first. Very nice claws that they have here that you can actually open up. You know, grappling claws. Really cool. Really cool. So I'm gonna put this aside for now. Put this aside as well. So try the G7. So before I start with the review proper, okay, let's see. Try the G7. Okay, the head. The head itself can actually transform into 3 modes. What I'm gonna do right here, right now, is to actually pull this down outwards. Okay, unpack this. Once I unpack it, you push the neck upwards, and then you do a 180 degrees twist. And over here, you push this to the back so that you can actually align with the head. Once you get it in place, all right. Just look at instructions to make sure I got the plane mode correct. And I'm supposed to pull it out. Okay, so pull this out, and there you have the plane mode, which is very easy. Plane mode, cool, simple, easy. The instruction just says you can actually remove these 2 portions, but no, for the sake of the review, I'm just not going to remove it. I'm just going to leave it there. But if you need to remove it, yeah, you can just remove it. Okay, so we're going to put it back right here, right now, and then to transform it into his land cruiser mode. Basically, all you need to do is just to get out the landing gear over here and get the landing gear out from here. All right, and you're going to push this portion in. Flip this wings upwards, and there you have it, the land cruiser. Okay, very cool, cute looking land cruiser. The wheels unfortunately do not move. All right, so now to transform it into the marine cruiser, you keep the wheels back in. All right, and then you release the ramp over here. Okay, release the ramp over here. And then gonna close this portion and flip this backwards, the horns backwards here, and then for the side of the wings, just flip this outwards, rotate them out, okay, and then you rotate them down all the way, and the red portion rotate it, and there you have the marine cruiser, which is cool. Small, simple, and cool. Okay, and for the sake of the transformation later, I will just transform this back here first. Alright, so here's Tryder G7, and then right now I'm going to go into the robot itself. So there's several transformations that you can go through. I'm just going to put his head right here, and right now we're going to transform him into his tank mode. So tank mode is very straightforward. Okay, you need to have the tank part. Okay, the tank part is really nice, rubber threads and nice detailing on the clear transparent plastic over here. So the tank parts, what you need to do, first thing you need to rotate the arms upwards. One thing I need to tell you guys, okay, when you were to put the arms in, okay, let me just rotate the camera up, okay, over here. So first you fit the arms in, alright, and you got to make sure that you put the what you call that, make sure you put the arm covers in the correct place. Okay, so the instructions, I'm going to read the instructions again. You're going to make sure this wings facing downwards and this is horizontal, and then you place it in. Alright, then you get it in. The instruction actually says to get it out, you need to push in this little peg and squeeze it out. But I tell you, this little stick that they gave you is made of plastic. It feels really flimsy, and the joint is actually pretty tight. So I would advise you don't use it, because I think if you were to use it to push, I'm very sure you're going to break it. So it's best that you find a metal piece of something, maybe a screwdriver or something, to actually nudge it out. You know, it's much better this way. It's much safer this way. All right, because I think that stick is really fragile and it's likely to break. And once you get something stuck inside, good luck to you. So right now here, let's just get the other fist in. Alright. And then I'm gonna make sure I got this piece correctly in. Okay, so once you get the fist here, you gotta get the gun fist. Okay, push it in. And get the other gun fist. Push it in as well. And very simply for Tryder G7, you're going to extend the hips. Okay, it will rotate it 90 degrees upwards. Similarly, rotate 90 degrees upwards. Gotta push it downwards this way. Okay. Next thing what I'm gonna do, you're gonna align it with the tank. So here's the tank. Alright. So what I'm gonna do right now, you see this pack, so this gray portion is gonna pack inside here. So I'm gonna pack one of them inside here first. Okay. Okay, gonna pack it nicely. Okay, here's the click sound, and then you're gonna close the legs. Okay, before that, you need to release this pack. Okay, this blue pack. Okay, you're gonna just align it nicely over here. Just find the alignment nicely. Pack it in, and then you pack this in as well, and then we are done. Okay, let me just get him standing up first. Gonna push this two fins up. Pardon me for my sweaty palms. Okay. Okay. Okay, camera up again. Gonna flip the wings a little bit backwards, and there you have Tryder G7 in his tank attack mode, which is really cool, interesting. You can actually move and you can actually rotate. It's a very redundant mode to me, but you know it appears in anime, and yeah, it's just cool that they made a replica of it that fits in nicely. So, gonna pull this up, separate from the tank. Thank you very much for the tank portion. We're done with the tank portion. Okay, gonna rotate it backwards, back to the robot mode. Okay, flip this back in first. Okay. Oops, and out pops the head. Oh well. Okay. Here's popping the head back in. Nicely. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go into transform him into the jet mode. Okay, and what you need to do, of course, you need to remove this. Oh, it's cool. You know, this is nice. Apparently the fist is so tight packed into the this pack that it comes out on its own, but not for the other side, unfortunately. So over here, we need to use this. Open up the clip, and over here, use something to actually nudge it out. Okay, you hear the nudge. Okay, you got to push it a little bit more. It's a little bit tight. Okay, okay, and we got it out. See, this plastic piece. Got to get it out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, okay, for the jet cruiser mode, okay, we need to put in these two thruster covers. Alright, so similarly for the thruster covers, I need to look at the angle. Okay, you gotta get the wings facing upwards, and then this two horizontal. Alright, and then you plug it in for both sides. Okay. Okay, let me just plug it in nicely. One side, done. And here's the other side. Okay, cool. So right now they're done. Okay, to transform him into the jet cruiser mode, you need to first pull out this chest portion. Oops, not completely out. Okay, basically just to push it out a little bit, lift it up, and you got to push it back in. All right, got to push it back in so that later when you open up the chest, you can actually transform it. And for the transformation, I would say take out the wings first, because the wings are pretty fragile. Okay, because the parts of the wings, okay, this is plastic. This is basically plastic, and you need some force to actually pull out the chest portion. So I actually prefer that you take out the wings first, just in case you accidentally break some joint. So over here, okay, you need to pull the chest apart. Okay, so right now you actually pull the chest apart, and right now here, once you pull it apart, you rotate it 90 degrees, and over here, come to the back, we got to close it again. All right. Okay, remember when I said you have to actually push this portion in, because if you do not push it in, you will not be able to lock it in place. So you got to make sure this portion is pushed in, okay, so that when you go here, you can actually lock it in place, like so, okay, for both sides. Okay, done nicely. Once you're done here, rotate 180 degrees, rotate 180 degrees, click joints, and then you are done with the top portion. All right. So once you're done with the top portion, okay, you first need to actually, let me just get the head out of the place first, because I need to actually push it downwards. So over here, you need to actually push it downwards a little bit, okay, so you lift the waist upwards. And once you lift the waist upwards, you see there's this silver pack over here. This pack over here is supposed to pack into this blue, this hole over here. You can see this hole over here. So you gotta align them, okay, you gotta move it, okay, such that it's aligned, okay, and you pull it in. Okay, I got it in over here, nice. And over here, I'm gonna unpack this, okay, push it downwards. Okay, align it and close it at the same time. We are going to lift this two portion down, align them. Okay, got this aligned and got this aligned. So very nice, claps in place, sorry. And again, sweaty palms. Okay, push this up. Okay, I have more trouble pushing this portion up. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, come on, come on, come on. This fin. Ah. Can I reach it from the back? Yes, I can. And here I have this fin upwards. Alright, so once we're done over here, we're gonna put the wings back in. So, I'm gonna put the wings back into here, nicely in place. Okay, nicely in place. Just really be careful when you insert the wings, because this gray portion is plastic, so it's not very thick. So I'm pretty worried about whether it will snap. So it's best to be really careful. As such, and once you put the head here, there you're done. Here is the jet cruiser, and if you like to display him with his landing gear, all you do is just to get the landing gear out. Bottom over here, and also the landing gear at the waist portion. Get it down. So the landing gear comes with the wheels as well, so you can actually put it down here and you can roll a little bit. No, but it's really nice. It's really cool. Simple. The transformation itself is really simple. I believe it's anime accurate, but it looks really slick and really nice this way. You know, it looks really nice and really slick, and I think it's really awesome. All right. So my video running time is actually it's already counting down right now, so I have to continue this in part 2 of my video. So I'm just gonna leave it here, and then very soon I'm gonna continue with the second part of my video right after this. Alright, here's continuing where I left off in my video. So here we see right now very nice jet mode. Okay, very simple jet mode, but no, very nice. It's just very interesting on its own. This jet mode of Tryder G7. You know, as it appears in the anime, just really interesting. So before I go to the second jet mode transformation, I'm gonna go to the massive base that it comes with. Okay, and just put this aside. So it comes with this very massive base. This base has some playability, some nice details as well, as you can see over here. You can actually pull down these sides to be the landing gear. So it has 8 of these to pull down to be its landing gear. So you know you can actually land it over here. It also has this bridge. Okay, you can really simulate the bridge whereby you know vehicles or people can come up or down, which is cool, interesting feature. And what else it has is that on this side, okay, you can actually open this. It's a little tight to open them. But I guess after some messing around with, after a while you get easier. So it's supposed to show the missile launchers and etc. So when you put it back, you got to flip this down, okay, and push it in. Okay, so you got to flip this down and push it in. And over here, you can actually put the Tryder G7 crest, which I will do so in a while. And just some other things to show the feature. So this portion, you can actually push it back and lock it in. Okay, in order to get it out, there's actually a button inside. Okay, you got to feel it and you press it, it will come out. Alright, so for transformation combination, okay, of the G7 with the trailer. To me, it's like a trailer. You gotta flip this down inwards, pull this outwards, and over here you gotta. This is the, in order to flip out the tabs, you gotta push in on the left side, okay, and lock it in. Similarly on the left side and lock it in. And we want to push it back, you gotta push on the right side. But again, it's so difficult to push it in. I wouldn't recommend forcing by pushing this tab because I think we might break the tab. So I think again, you use a hard object. Okay, if you need to push it back, you just need to press towards the right side and then flip it in. All right. Okay. Again, I advise don't push this side because I think you might break the tab. All right. Just to be on the careful side. So this portion is done. Okay, and then we need to first remove G7's crest. So what you're gonna do, okay, basically, oops, drop something, put it back up. Okay, I'm gonna put the display stand outside. Okay, so what you need to do is actually to separate this chest portion again. Okay, unlock it. Okay, unlock the other side as well. Okay, let me just take the wing out first, just in case I use too much force. Gotta take the wing out on this side just to be safe as well. Okay. It takes a little bit of force to actually get both sides out. Okay, got it out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna pull this upwards to remove it. All right, and then once you've done it, you can actually push them back in. Okay, as such. Okay, I'm gonna put the wings back as well. Okay. Okay, so over here, first the Tryder G7 crest. Let's open this part, and we just place the crest inside here. Okay, place the crest inside here, and we close it. All right, and then to put Tryder G7 to combine with the back trailer. Oh, before that, yes. How could I forget it? You can open this back. There's rams for you, okay, to simulate the tank going in. So it's simulate for you to simulate the tank going in over here. Yeah, which is really cool. Just simulate the tank going in on this side. So yeah, this is another cool feature it has. Forgot about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the whole tank portion in, close it. All right, and then to combine, try the G7. Gonna go in by this angle. You see this tabs over here. You're gonna fit in the tab over here. So just fit in this angle, and you will lock in very nicely. Voila, just like that. And you have a giant spaceship. This is really big. You could hold it with one hand, okay, but it's really heavy. It's really heavy, but it's really cool. It's really cool. I tried the G7 with its transporter, trailer transporter, which is cool, really nice. Wow, heavy. Front heavy, yes, because of all the die cuts in the front portion, but it's really cool, really lengthy, really nice. This mode reminds me of King Jader from Gao Geiger. He looks really like King Jader, like a warship over here. This seems, this looks very much alike. Okay. So here, okay, I'm gonna done this mode. I'm going to dismantle him from here, take it out. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside first, and right now, I'm gonna transform Tryder G7 to his last mode, the last plane mode that he has. So let me just take a look at the instructions first. Let me see. Okay, safety first. I'm gonna take out the wings. Okay, you gotta take out the head as well this time. All right. And for the legs, you gotta take them apart. Okay, so this time you gotta stretch it all the way down. Okay, stretch it all the way down, and you gotta rotate it 180 degrees backwards, right, for both sides. So I'm gonna rotate 180 degrees backwards for both sides. Once you rotate it, make sure you align the waist properly. And again, there's supposed to be a tab over here. These gray tabs are going to fit somewhere in. So you got to align them just nice to find the alignment, which I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay, I think you gotta okay, once you're done over here, you need to push this this waist portion a little bit downwards, a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. Okay, I pushed too much. I'm gonna push it back up again. Okay. It's really tight, really tight. But tight is good. For Chogokin, tight is good. So I'm gonna push it back up again. Whoops. Oh. Sweaty palms. Okay, push it back. Okay. So once I got it moving again, gotta find the right alignment. Okay, got it in. Nice. Got it in. Nice. Again, you lock it in for all sides. And there you have this portion done. Alright, so once you have this portion done, we're gonna put the wings back in again. Let me just find this portion. Okay, the wings back in. Alright, and once you get it done, you're gonna open this portion. Alright, there's a tab over here. Gonna fit this in. So this, in order to fit him in, alright, you got to lift this up a little bit. Okay, gotta lift this up a little bit, push it in, lift this up a little bit, because you need the allowance for it to go in. Okay, once you get it in over here, okay, gonna push it back to lock it in place. Okay, let me just get it nicely first, because I need to make sure that this portion is locked in nicely first. Okay, after that is done, push it in nicely, and let me see if I'm correct, and there we have it. Oops, am I supposed to pull this out? No, yeah, here we got it. Tryder G7's other plane mode. Ta-da! Really nice, really cool, really cool. Fantastic, you know? Here's all the transformation I have. Okay, there's one thing to note is that the wheels, okay, this wheels, the front wheel is easy to get out, but the wheels at the back, all the way inside, I tried my best to actually dig them out. It's so tough. I'm not going to do it. It's really tough to dig them out. Even by trying to poke something in through here to push the wheels out, it's so tough. So I'm just going to leave the wheels the way they are inside for this review. And while I'm talking to you, I might as well just transform back to robot mode. So thoughts about this piece, I think Bandai's done a great job for this. Okay, kudos to Bandai again for giving us a quality Chogokin figure after such a long time. And I think Tryder G7 is something that everyone has been anticipating and waiting for a long time. So it's really about time that Bandai gave this piece to all collectors, and I think everyone's really excited about it, especially European collectors. And I have to say that this piece, it's nicely done, you know, in terms of engineering and everything, in terms of the quality and the finishing. It's really top notch, you know. I have to say it's really top notch. I couldn't find any major flaws. If there's anything I would like to complain about, like I said, I'm gonna complain about, you know, Bandai giving you a piece of plastic stick and expecting you to actually use it to push out the arm portion, the covers and think that it wouldn't break. You know, I think if you were to give me a die-cast stick, it would make more sense, not a plastic stick, because it's just too fragile. There's no way that a plastic stick can be used to push this joints out. I think it's just, you know, just a accident or a hazard waiting to happen. So really, guys, if you're watching this video, make sure that you use something metal to push out the tabs, because, you know, I'm really sure that something's gonna break if you are going to use the plastic tab. So let me just put the wings back in. Again, wings, be very careful with the joint, you know, just be very careful because it's plastic. Okay, over here, well done. And then here I just put in the head it comes with. Voila. So this is Tryder G7. Really cool, really impressive robot. Yeah, couldn't. Okay, let me see if I can make it stand slightly more. Okay, but not to the extent of too much. Yes, so this is Tryder G7. Comes with a lot of accessories, lots of fun It's been a long time since we get a proper Chogokin toy, a big proper Chogokin toy. So I'm really glad. Oops, gotta push this back in. Yes, sorry. So yes, so now Tryder G7 is complete. He's correctly transformed. Alright. So yeah, diecast content, sufficient diecast content, very nice articulation for the arms, even for the legs as well. Really great engineering, I would say. So the whole piece is really nice with metallic colors and everything. Even at the feet, the thrusters over here, you can see very detailed. So the whole piece is really detailed, very nice, clean look at the back. Basically, I think it takes the transformation to a whole new level because there's hardly any parts replacement for Tryder G7. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Yeah, there's hardly any part replacement for Tryder G7. The only part replacement you have is just to insert these covers for the thrusters of the plane mode and insert these covers for having different arms, different fists. So yeah. And of course, for the head-wise, it's fully transformable, perfect transform unless you want unless you want a perfect head that has no seams like this, like seams lines like this. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really nice. I am really impressed by this this product by Bandai. So really looking forward to the next one, which is not GX-67. GX-67 is going to be Arcadia. Arcadia is nice. I mean, I like the Express, 999 Express is a very nice anime, but I still feel that warships don't belong in SOC. SOC should be just robots, right? Robots and not General Frankie, alright? So I think the next one I'm looking forward to, I hope GX-68 is going to be Gaugiger. This is going to be something nice, and I hope we really do something really well. So Gaugiger, they're still in the design stage. I'm not sure whether we'll get it by the end of the year. Rumor has we'll have it by the end of the year. Let's hope that the rumor is true. And also rumor has it that I got it from my source again, that Goldion Hammer and the Star Gaugiger parts are going to be Tamashii exclusive items. Yeah, go figure. Maybe true, maybe not true, but yes, they're gonna come as a separate pack. So Goldion Hammer and the Star Gaugiger parts are gonna come as a separate package. Alright, so Tryder G7, very cool piece. Really should pick it up. Really nice piece. It's not as bad as tall, as big as you want a SOC figure to be. He's not what you call Titan 3 size, but the size is big, and the reason why the box is really big is because of this portion. His trailer, his trailer or his accessory vehicle part. So this is why this whole thing is so big. But big is good, right? Big is good, better than small. So here's Charles signing off with yet another toy review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do stay tuned to my channel for more reviews next time.